everyone, welcome back to my new live storytelling. I also hurt myself recently. So today we're not going to talk about the second part of what we can't do as an amputee, but we're going to talk about Thailand and transportation. How can you move around Thailand? It's crazy, believe me. Let's talk about general transportation in Thailand. My first city was Bangkok. So I flew from India to Bangkok and it was pretty much easy. You have several different methods of way to move around the city and also a little bit outside of the city. So, well, first of all, they have a metro, the underground, and that goes pretty much everywhere. You don't even need a physical metro card or nothing. You can just like directly pay with your credit card or go to the ticket points and buy your tickets according for your destination. Then they have outside metro, like a trolley that run up two bridges above the city, and it's slightly little bit more expensive. And you have to buy the ticket every time according with your destination. They have different prices. You can't buy ticket in advance. Every time you want to go somewhere with MT, then you need to buy a ticket, a new ticket. The next type of transportation obviously is buses. You can go everywhere with buses, but keep in mind that Bangkok is a big city, is trafficy city, so maybe will be a slower way to go anywhere in Bangkok with a bus. So, but it's so cheap. It's like the cheapest type of transportation ever, I guess, in the world. I don't know. I didn't visit all the countries and all the cities in the world, but it's very, very cheap. But you can spend pretty much a long time in the bus before reach your destination. Then they use Grab. So there is not actually an Uber app, but they use Grab. With Grab you can call a motorcycle taxi or a car taxi and obviously order food. The motorcycle, the scooters are very cheap also. Obviously more expensive of the public transportation, but still cheap for people like me that comes from Europe. So compared with the euro, is still very cheap, and you can skip a lot of traffic, so it's convenient sometimes, and they work 24 hours. In Bangkok, there is also another type of transportation working with motorcycle, with scooters, like a regular taxi, where you don't need a app. You just walk around, and there are some meeting points where you can call a taxi, a regular taxi, or there are guys with a vest and a number. You can just talk to them about where you want to go. You pay them. It's slightly more expensive than Grab, but they're always around the street, around the city, ready to help you if you need it. And this is if you are located in Bangkok specifically. The rest of Thailand doesn't have all of that. So it doesn't have all of the public transportation privilege. So this is what I found very interesting in Thailand. Only in Bangkok, which is a big city, you can have public transportations. Already going to Chiang Mai, Hua Hin, the different islands in Thailand, also north of Thailand, Pai, whatever, there is not public transportation at all. The only thing you can do is walking because I'm also like small town, so you can easily walking, taxi, either car or scooters, and the most common and convenient ever type of transportation is renting your own scooters. Some islands has like a little bus taxi that they bring you from the ferry or from the airport to wherever you need to go to your hotel. There are, but it has for one way that has the same price of renting a scooter for the whole day. So to me was way more easy and convenient just rent a scooter, put all my bags on, go to the hotel, drop off the bags, and then keep riding wherever I want to go by myself and be more independent. But this is totally up to you, and it depends on what is your plan for your trip, for your vacation, and what you're looking for. Then the other way how tourists can go around Thailand, especially moving from an island to another, is with the big buses or ferries. So they are very well organized, honestly, because every time you need to go to the specific touristic destination, they already have planned everything for you. So you can buy the single ticket of a bus or just a ferry, but they are all connected. They organize everything for you very easily. You just have to tell them where to go. Even like the hotels, they already know almost all of them, because they know the tourists. They always book more or less the same. They always go more or less on the same islands and the same touristic places. For example, I decided to don't go to Phuket or Phi Phi Islands because they are super touristic, too crowded, and very expensive compared to the rest of the island, compared to the main islands. So I decided to don't go there. I went to the other islands, which they were pretty amazing as well, and cheaper and more chill, like less crowded, more quiet. So that's what I prefer to do. But they can organize really everything for you. You go to the ticket points and you tell them where to go, and they give you option. They give you the option or they buy the single tickets, or if you want to go from the main islands to the other touristic islands, that they know what to do, and they connect you with the exact same times. They connect you either from train, buses, and ferries. So they make sure that you reach your destination. They have their own companies, and there are not many companies around, so you don't have a lot of options. You have to trust them and literally believe what they say, because one day I was looking to get a bus from Suratani to Krabi to try to do everything in one day, but I was passing 5 p.m. and the only companies that was in Suratani closed at 4:30 p.m. and there was no way I couldn't go to Krabi, because that was the only company. There are not other local buses that go to Krabi or anywhere else, so I had to stay a night to Suratani, and then they start to work so late in the morning. So the first one was at 9 a.m. But in general, in Thailand, they start to work at 9 a.m. Even some bars and restaurants and shops, they start at 9 a.m. It's very rare that bars, you can find places to have a breakfast early in the morning. Like maximum, the maximum or minimum, whatever, that I found that open early is 7 a.m. And this is everywhere. They're very chill people. It's a chill country. They might go later in the night. They keep partying, keep doing stuff. There is street food everywhere, anytime. But in the morning, they start at 9. I couldn't go earlier, and it took like 3 hours or so to reach Krabi. I had to try to look around. So I walk around to try to find the other companies, but they were honestly saying the truth, because with the experience they had in other countries like Africa or India, there are buses anytime, everywhere. Especially in India, you can travel in the night, but not in Thailand. So keep in mind about that for your itinerary. And sometimes the ferry are not always available, and you pay a little extra for the speed boat. Especially I went from Kolanta to Kolipe with the speedboat, which is very far. Obviously I did the speedboat for 3 hours and I spent a little bit more, but it was totally worth it. Well organized, trust them, believe in what they say, they're very honest people, and enjoy your trip in Thailand. But please let me know if you have any other questions about that, or if you want to know more. I can give you more tips, more suggestions, and help you out as always. So thank you so much to listen and to watch this video. Share with your friends, share with people that might need it, and see you next.